Hello, and welcome into today's edition of the Arizona State Sun Devils Insider Podcast on SI. And my name is Kevin Hicks, and I will be joining you today as I will be joining you every day from now on. And it was just a frustrating morning for Arizona State athletics this morning. If you don't know yet, the Arizona State baseball team was one and done in the Big 12 tournament. The Sun Devils fell to the Brigham Young Cougars, who were just 27 and 26, along with being the last team in the 12-team Big 12 tournament field at Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. So, as we all know, this is not ideal for the program led by Willie Bloomquist. If you look up Arizona State Sun Devils on SI, go to the site, you can see that I wrote quite a few things about the baseball program over the last day. One of which was Baseball America saying that this team is underachieved. There were two people on the podcast that explicitly said that this team should not be in the position they are with the talent that they have. They have 8 Big 12 all first or second team players on the squad. The pitching is up and down at times, but it is more good than bad in terms of volatility. The best offense in the Big 12, but they just couldn't put together consistent stretches. They finished the season 35 and 22, and it's going to be a long 5-day wait as of Wednesday, May 21st. Selection day will be on Monday, and they have been considered a lock as of the last week or so, but their profile, their metrics really do not grade out very well or very favorably in terms of being actually selected to the tournament. As I said, 35 and 22, their RPI is stuck at 45. They have a 9 and 15 record against teams in the top 50 of RPI. Their saving grace could be that they won series against TCU and Kansas. That could help get them in, along with the fact that several high-end players such as Isaiah Jackson are in the fold, and that instantaneously gives them the upside to take a regional, even in one of the tougher regions such as Los Angeles that they have been predicted to play in the past against UCLA. So where do we go from here? What happens if Arizona State, who lost the last 4 games of the season, including the game to BYU today and the final series of the season against Oklahoma State, what happens if they get left out of the tournament? That would mean that Willie Bloomquist has failed to lead Arizona State to the NCAA tournament in all 4 of his seasons at the helm. He was brought in with high hopes surrounding him because he was a former alumni. He has a lot of passion for the program, much like Kenny Dillingham, much like a Bobby Hurley. But things just haven't been put together yet. Does athletic director Graham Rossini give Willie another year to build up the program with better NIL resources? As some of you may have seen, Bloomquist kind of lamented about the lack of NIL funds available to his program in the last couple of weeks, and it's tough. Arizona State is obviously a historically significant baseball program. They have produced possibly the best player in MLB history, Barry Bonds, Mr. October himself, Reggie Jackson, Dustin Pedroia, who is a Red Sox legend and a very recognizable face in modern day baseball, Merrill Kelly, who is now a star pitcher with the local Arizona Diamondbacks. So there is ample talent that Arizona State baseball has produced, but they haven't won a national championship since 1981. They haven't been to a super regional. They haven't even been out of regional since 2010. So that's 15 years for a program of that stature. Something has to give here. There's just too much talent. There's too much potential with the program to get back to its glory days. And something has to give. That's all there is to it. If you were to ask me personally, I would say give Coach Bloomquist another year at the helm. I believe that he has the right idea in mind. I just think that he needs a little more time to let the plan materialize. And I think that ASU is still on the right track despite a very frustrating finish to the season. And who knows? if they end up sneaking into the NCAA tournament, there is a chance that they can make it out of the regional. They absolutely have the talent to. As I said earlier, they have the best offense in the Big 12. They have the most honored team in the Big 12 when it comes to postseason awards. And the upside with this roster is incredible. They can beat anybody on any given night, but on the flip side, they can lose to anybody on any given night. And that's what makes them such a volatile program at this juncture in time. Um, so, yeah, it's been a frustrating last week for the Arizona State baseball program and softball program. The softball team got knocked out last week of their regional as well. And the softball program has taken a decline over in the recent years as well after consistently making Women's College World Series appearances and super regional appearances and everything in between. But as I said, I believe that every single program at Arizona State has the potential to be great. When you look at the location, when you look at the academic services that are being provided at ASU under President Michael Crow now, when you look at the coaching staffs that are in place and the support that they offer the players, when you look at all of these factors and account them, Arizona State is really a destination school. They're a place that players want to play for and actively seek out. Just have to continue to tap into the modern landscape of college athletics, and Graham Rossini is doing a phenomenal job of that. All kudos to Rossini after taking over for Ray Anderson as of last May. It's actually almost been a year to the day since Rossini was officially hired as athletic director. As for the other Arizona State athletics, we are inching towards football season, and that is obviously what everybody is looking forward to right now. They are likely to be in the top 10 in the AP preseason poll, as has been stated on multiple occasions. They will have substantial hype surrounding them this season. The presumptive favorites to repeat as Big 12 champions, Sam Levitt and Jordan Tyson, will be on every single watch list, from Blintikoff to Maxwell Award to even Levitt potentially being in the Heisman conversation. There's a lot to look forward to with Kenny Dillingham's squad, and we are officially just 101 days away from the season opener against NAU on August 30th in Tempe. And it is going to be so exciting to cover the team this year. I am looking very much forward to it. And we are in the home stretch before the season starts. Hang in there, Sun Devils fans. Just want to thank everybody who tuned in to today's edition of the Sun Devils Insider Podcast. My name is Kevin Hicks once again. Follow me on Twitter at khicks_21 for Arizona State content on the daily, from articles to videos to interviews and everything in between. I am striving my absolute best every single day to provide engaging, informative content for everybody that decides to consume what I put out. And I hope that it is substantial and it is good enough for everyone who gives me a chance.